plaintiff, Marissa Nelson, says the defendant is her sister, and she wants Marissa's life. Marissa claims the defendant flirts with her children's father, and she also tries to steal Marissa's friends. Marissa's suing because she claims her sister rented an apartment in Marissa's name and was evicted for not paying rent. Defendant Brandy Nelson says Marissa is crazy, and she has no desire to date the father of Marissa's children. Brandy admits that she got an apartment in Marissa's name, but insists she offered the apartment to Marissa before she was evicted. Therefore, she refuses to pay.
Tell me what's going on.
Your Honor, my sister Brandy Nelson she basically wants to be me. She wants my life. She tries to talk to my kid's father. She'll tell my kids like, hey, I'm on the phone with your dad, or I'm about to go to your daddy's house.
Flirt?
Yeah, basically, yes.
Go ahead.
She's tried to steal my friends. She'll call them and text them, say, hey, let's go out, let's go chill or something. Over the past, she has stolen clothes from me and money. She's also stole from like my mom and my aunt. She'll go in their purse and just take money out.
How long has she done all this?
A long time, for years.
Starting about what age? I mean,
like, from what I can remember, probably like 10 on up.
You been a thief since 10?
No, Your Honor.
How long?
I haven't been a thief since 10.
How long?
Like 15. But it's not like big stuff. Like, she over-exaggerating. Like, first of all, I don't want her baby daddy. I joke with the kids. They'll say, Annie, don't know where you going. I say, I'm going to your daddy house. But it's a joking way. Like, I joke with all
How
of
old
the kids.
are the children?
3.
They don't understand that.
He don't understand. She's crazy.
It's all the time.
Crazy.
If it's here and there.
The children don't understand
She's crazy.
this joke of
But I do it to all the kids.
They're getting confused. Go ahead. What else?
But okay, first of all, I don't want him. She's trying to paint me as this thief. Like, I don't want nothing. I don't take from her.
She says you take her clothes, you try and adopt her friends.
No, okay, that's another thing. I don't want her friends. I have my own friends. It's not my fault she's boring. All her friends want to hang with me. I can't help that.
Your witness is throwing her hand up. What do you want to say?
I'm her friend.
Stand up. State your name.
I'm Etonia Jones. I'm her friend.
What
and I'm
is
very popular. Etonia Jones.
Who's very popular?
Me. So
I know that's right. Go ahead.
I don't have to gravitate to others. I don't have to gravitate.
Very good. Anything else before we get into the identity theft?
No.
Tell me what happened.
At like the end of November, beginning of December, I had called the apartment looking for a 2-bedroom for me and my kids. I called him, he said, yes, come on in, we have some available. So I ended up turning the application in because I liked the apartment. Like about a month goes by and I haven't heard anything. So I called them. I'm like, can I get the status, the update on my application? He's like, ha, you're not Marissa Nelson. There's already a Marissa Nelson who lives here. So I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Did she know you had applied?
No.
This is the only apartment building in town?
No.
That doesn't make sense. That's too much of a coincidence.
That's the only one that I liked. I'm like picky.
Go ahead. This isn't making sense though. You applied.
Yes.
And she obviously applied for the same place.
Right, but she was already.
And neither one of you knew the other was applying.
Right.
Just coincidentally.
Yep.
What city are you in?
Cincinnati.
In all of Cincinnati, you all happen to apply for the exact same apartment.
Yeah, because it's like we grew up on that side of town as well, so we decided to stick to that side.
So you called and said, I'm ready for the apartment. And he said, no, you already have the apartment.
Right. Well, he's like, there's already a Marissa Nelson that lives here. Right. So I hang up on him. I end up going down there like a couple of days later. I pull out my work badge, my ID, a check card, like anything with my name on it to show him proof. He's like, okay, we'll make copies of this and show it to the property manager. And I asked him for like a copy of the lease, which he's given me. So after that happened, I talked to Brandy, and she's telling me like she'll get it.
What did you say to her?
I'm like, I applied for this apartment, and now I'm finding out that it's in my name, but I don't have it.
And what did she say?
And she's like, okay, I got the apartment in your name. I'll get you off the lease.
Did you mention it to her, suspecting?
Yeah, because like a little while before, she had asked me and my mom, can she get an apartment in our name? And we both told her no.
All right, got it.
Had a feeling.
And so she said she had gotten the apartment in your name, and then what? How did the discussion go?
And basically she tells me like she'll get me taken off the lease because that's what I wanted. I ain't part of
And
that.
put her name on.
Right.
And what happened?
So come June, I received the final bill in the mail for $2,000, and she basically.
You have the bill?
Yes.
And the lease?
I have my own friends. It's not my fault she's boring. All her friends want to hang with me. I can't help
Your
that.
witness is throwing her hand up. What do you want to say?
I'm her friend.
Stand up. State your name.
I'm Etonia Jones. I'm her
State
friend.
what
And I'm
is it?
very popular. Etonia Jones.
Who's very popular?
Me. So I
know
don't-
that's right. Go ahead.
Defendant Brandy Nelson is being sued by her sister, who claims Brandy is so envious of her life that she tries to steal her friends.
Young lady, what do you want to tell me?
Okay. She forgot a whole lot of information. I got the apartment in November. So in November, I moved in. In December, she went down there and told them, like, I guess she tried to apply for the apartment. Now, it's 2 apartment complexes. They're owned by the same company, but they're different apartment complexes. I was in
Gotcha.
another one.
Makes more sense
And she was
now.
trying to go on top of the hill to another apartment complex. So she came to me. I told her, I got the apartment in your name. What I can do is I'll leave. I'll give you the apartment. I'll paint the walls. I'll get the carpet clean. I'll buy you a new couch if you want a new couch. She said, no, I don't want to live there because it's too many Africans, it's too many Mexicans, and she don't like to be around a whole lot of people.
I did not say that.
That is the case. So that's what the case was.
I know your old black behind ain't said nothing like that.
I
Did you
not
say that for real?
No.
You don't
If
feel
anything
that
I
way,
said,
do you?
It's too many people. I didn't say, I don't know who lives in that building. I just said it's too many people. I don't like the building. It's like 100 people live in one building. I don't like that. I didn't say it's too many Africans
And it
or
was too
Mexicans.
ghetto, and she had 1,001 because she's fake bougie. So she had 1,001 reasons to why.
I didn't want there. If that was the apartment I
Which
wanted,
is understandable.
then I would apply for that apartment.
She knew about the apartment. She can't scream identity theft because she didn't even try to go and do.
Wrong.
She didn't even try to go. She
Wrong.
didn't even try to go and pursue the apartment till after I got evicted. So in April, my doors got kicked in. I told.
By whom?
By somebody. I don't know.
Who she gave her key to?
He didn't kick it
If you
in.
had the key, you wouldn't kick it in.
The door wasn't kicked in.
They came in. Somebody came into the apartment.
You said kicked in.
Well, the door was unlocked when my mom got there, so I don't know
Cracked
exactly
open.
how. But anyways, the apartment doors was unlocked. I didn't feel safe. I called the apartment complex. I tell them, okay, y'all need to either move me or y'all need to come and fix the lock. 'Cause they didn't want to do neither or. They wasn't concerned about my safety, so I waited till May. May came around. I told her, I'm about to get evicted. You better not get evicted. I waited, left.
Waited for
June.
what?
I waited till it was time for me to leave. So they
How
put me out.
long after the door which you alleged first was kicked in,
Well,
now we know it was opened.
Well, it was broken into.
How long after that did you move?
The next month. I don't even think it was a full month. I didn't
All
stay
right.
at home that whole month. I was at my mom's house
Okay.
with her.
Did you give the apartment notice of that?
I mean, when I called them and told them about they knew about that. They was pretty much prolonging. I have a 3-year-old
Did
son.
you pay your rent?
No, I didn't.
Why?
Because I just left. I didn't pay for that month.
No, from the time you stayed there,
Oh,
did
yes,
you pay
yes,
that rent?
yes.
And when did you leave?
I left in June. Well, I got evicted in June.
Okay, they sent a bill to you for April and May.
They sent it to her.
Did you stay in April and May, ma'am?
Uh-huh.
Did you pay for April and May?
No.
So why don't you think you should?
I don't think I owe her because I gave her the opportunity to move in the apartment. She didn't take the apartment.
Who stayed there?
I stayed there, but I was
So why
gonna
don't you
leave.
think you should pay?
Well, because of
You don't think you should pay where you live?
No. Oh, well, at that time they wasn't in April. The door
Did you
got
stay there?
I wasn't there for the whole month of April. I went to my mom's house because the door was broken into. So I'm not gonna stay somewhere where I'm not safe.
But you did.
No, I left in April.
You stayed in, you just told me you left in June.
No, I said I was at my mom's house.
Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I don't care. I mean, we're still gonna be sisters at the end of the day.
We are.
I mean, but and that's
I just don't trust her, but I love her.
That's it. I don't love her.
Oh, okay. You'll be in my face later.
No, I won't.
Yes,
She'll need a babysitter later.
You need a job later.
No, actually, I won't.
Goodbye.
I could just take yours since I take everything.
No.